Yo, what's up YouTube? I'm making a video about Bitcoin as Bitcoin obviously went on a massive pump after the US banks just basically the domino effect is going to now fail. The Fed's obviously going to bail out one of the banks. So people are moving their money from US dollars. Obviously I live in England and I buy US dollar because sometimes it fluctuates and you can make a bit of money on it. Now, if you usually buy it like 82, sell it 84, buy it 80 to try and sell it 84 again, that's usually the best time. If it goes to 85, sometimes it probably never gets there. So, you know, here is, right, we're using the Coinbase chart because, you know, I don't use the trading view one. This is the one I mostly look at. So, obviously, Bitcoin took a dump to 17k, right, after being up around 18.5. This is when, so my mate said to me, he goes, oh, I'm going to buy more because it's probably going to go up, right? And then he goes, oh, you should probably wait, yeah, it'll be cheaper next week, yeah? Then obviously the bank's effect came into effect, Silver Valley, Signature, and then some other one obviously went down, yeah? So USDC obviously got rug pulled. Everyone kind of thought that it would be Tether that would lose its peg. But obviously USDC is gaining its peg again, obviously, because it's being bailed out by the Fed. Obviously, they just print money and, you know, the illusion of grandeur of just printing money consistently to prop something up because it's based on debt. It's not based on anything. So you're probably going to see over the next week or so, you're probably going to see a Bitcoin retracement like what you've seen here. Like, obviously, it's come down. It tried to push all the way up. But what's tried to happen, yeah, is it's pushed up too fast. And then it's come, obviously, it's going to fall a little bit. Now, the people that maybe bought at 17 are probably going to sell at 21. So that's why you're going to see that bit of retracement. I can probably see it maybe coming a little bit down a bit further. I'm probably expecting it to probably go about 19.5 and then stay there and then go up again. So we'll see how it plays out. Now, I'm probably going to start making videos like this on YouTube because just I know quite a lot when it comes to this and how to follow the lines and trends and, you know, basically buying it. Now, most people, for example, will say, oh, well, I haven't got enough money to buy a full coin. Doesn't matter if you don't. You should be buying in, like, each week. But when you go on orders, like most people use Coinbase. If you don't got a Coinbase, you can use my Coinbase link below. And then once you put on like 70 quid, we both get like £8 or whatever it is, or £10 in Bitcoin. So, you know, if you've never used Coinbase, you can get like Coinbase affiliate link from me, yeah. So basically, when crypto goes red, so like this on the Friday where it went down to 17, obviously I don't know if you can see my mouse on the vid, right? Because I'm kind of like, where it dropped here, this is where you want to be kind of buying in again. So you buy in, right? And then what you do is when this pump takes place, you obviously wait. So like next week, like let's say you get paid on a Friday, yeah, you know that your Friday is your kind of your buy-in. Now what my usual strategy is Friday and Monday. Usually if the market drops on a Friday, it usually pumps on a Monday. So you've got a chance to buy in before it goes up again. Now, if it drops Friday, you know, that's, you know, if you receive money or whatever, or you buy things, sell things, get money from wherever you get money from, then you've got a chance to buy in. Now, people always say, right, I'm going to do a video on XRP as well, because there's people, yeah, that always promote this coin, and they always go, oh, it's the new financial system and all this nonsense, right? But it doesn't barely do anything. The price doesn't move, yeah, but where does everyone go when the US dollar starts flopping? Yeah, everyone goes to Bitcoin. You know, everyone goes to Bitcoin. That's where they go to. They don't go to XRP, which all these people believe that, you know, they go to. I'm going to start making videos like this and do a little bit of near and there, because literally a few months ago, I told this guy to buy at 13 grand, right? I told him to buy Bitcoin at 13,000. This is when it was at 13,000. Right, it was around 13,000 here. When was this? This was January. So in January, I know this guy who sold his house, and he was like, "Oh, I want to buy Bitcoin, right?" He goes, "Do you recommend me getting into Bitcoin now?" So my other mate, who I told, right, he literally admitted to me yesterday. He goes, I should have listened to you because you actually knew what you were talking about. So this is what I mean. I've got two people that I know, right? And I'm going to tell this one guy again, when it drops or makes a kind of like, you know, just random plummet over time, yeah, that's when he needs to deploy his money and not look back. Like, he needs to put it in and just forget about it. Because even if it's 20 grand and it goes to 100 grand, he's making 5x. Even if you double your money, if you double your money on anything, it's kind of, you know, that's kind of good. You should look at that as, yo, I doubled my money. Like, you know, there's not many things you can double your money on. So if you put in 50 grand and you get 100 out, you've got 50 grand, like basically free money. Do you know what I mean? You put 50 grand in and then sell 50 grand. They can be like, well, this guy obviously just put 50 in and took 50 out. So it doesn't raise anything. It doesn't raise any flags, you know, like you're paying, you know, the government money, which we'll get into, yeah? But basically, that's how it is. You know, this is what you should look at it. And I literally told him to buy around 13,000. And then it went up to 17, yeah? And then it stayed level. And then it went up to 19, 18, then stayed around this area, yeah? Bounced around, went back down to 17, pumped back up to 20, yeah? And then was getting all that FUD because of the US regulators, and everyone's like, oh, what they're going to do? You can't regulate Bitcoin anyway because it's you don't need a bank to transact it, yeah? All right, and then it stayed around at 18, took a plummet again, and shot straight back up. So really, you want to be in the accumulation phase. So this is kind of the accumulation phase, which was down here when it dropped, right? So it's probably going to be, you know, I'm probably going to be around 19. I reckon it's probably going to stabilize around 19. I could be wrong, but, you know, it's just, it's one of these things that you have to analyze and just every week, yeah, look where to buy in again. Or set order limits in the order book. So if it drops and you're not looking at it, so, you know, if you set a buy limit at 19,000 and it drops to 19,000, that order book is going to tick that buy, yeah? And then if you say you're going to tick it at 18, you're going to put another like £100 buy in on these two zones, and it falls and plummets to them two areas, it can basically, you can buy in again. So it will tick them two buys. If you're fast asleep while that's happening, it's like bam, bam, 2 ticks. Yeah, and then if you find another coin that's say £5, like Polkadot, and you say you want to buy that one, right? You know, the same thing again. If you set it to buy at £5, you know, and it drops overnight and it goes up again, right? It's going to tick that buy at £5. Now, if it goes to, if let's say you set one at 4.50 and then it ticks both and then shoots straight back up again and goes to 5.10, yeah, and then next week when you get your money, if you get paid weekly, yeah, or if you get paid monthly, set an order book again, right, for these two low down prices, and then bam, bam, and it will buy them two things. So basically, I made this video, right? So if anyone thinks that this video was good and you're new to my channel, yeah, subscribe and like the video, and we'll do more videos like this. We're probably going to see a small retracement, and then it's probably going to go up again. Just the reason why is because, you know, I could make a video like why to take your money off. Like, you know, I don't really keep money on this Coinbase app. Like, I buy on it and move it. But, you know, you need, I could highly advise getting your own self like a wallet, which you know, with your hardware wallet. So if you do get like compromised or whatever, you know, basically your coins are in your possession. Yeah, they're not required on an exchange, because obviously Glassnode is tracking Coinbase, and you know, a lot of the coins are coming off the exchange. So it means that they can't false trade the coin. The coin is there. When the coin is taken off, that's why obviously, you know, the price moves, because they don't have as much as they would normally say they have. So basically, it's just to make sure that the trading place, or that where you're buying the coins, isn't an insolvent exchange, right? Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.